Okay, in August, I fell in love with a 12-foot skeleton that At Home had, and it was out of stock for like 2 or 3 weeks, and Jordan was like, I will help you pay for it. It'll be half of your birthday present, because it's like so expensive. It's a 12-foot animatronic. They were out of stock forever. I called about their truck. They stayed out of stock until I fell in love with this one. Can't say that word.
No? I was about to fall.
From Home Depot. So this is a 12-foot animated levitating Reaper that I got from Home Depot that we're setting up today, because if we don't set him up now, he's only gonna be up for 20 days. We got like 23 days right at this point, but he's quite large. Like right here. Honestly, I don't think we'll get any trick-or-treaters every year that I think we're gonna get trick-or-treaters at the new house that we moved to. We don't. I'm just assuming we're not going to, but if we do, we got this guy.
If you get a 12-foot levitating Reaper, let it be known that you absolutely need a second person to help you build it, because you have to build it on the ground, and once you stand him up, there is no getting him down, okay? He is very top heavy, especially this one, considering he's like levitating. The bottom half, there isn't a lot of weight proportionately distributed. Normally, I am so excited to decorate for Halloween. I love going out for all of the holidays because I didn't really get to indulge in them as a child, and so I definitely go all out nowadays, but something about this year, I'm just not that excited. Is it anyone else? Like, it's not that I'm not excited. I think that the winter blues are trying to have me. Like, I'm not trying to have it, but it's trying to have me, you know what I'm saying? You might even remember that at one point I said I was going to have a Halloween party this year, because I've always wanted to have one, but I really have no reference to what those will look like, because, I mean, I've been to a few, but not since I quit drinking, and that's the thing, is I had a realistic conversation with Jordan at breakfast the other day, and I asked him, like, do you really think it's all worth my time and effort and energy to conduct this, to host this party? And the honest truth of it is, I love my friends and family, but I genuinely feel like they just show up and then they leave. Like, it's never really a party, and I am a little bit sad about that, because I have a hard time not believing that it has nothing to do with the fact that we don't drink alcohol. Like, we don't do any of the fun things that keep people socializing and staying to play games, and we're just like those chill people that want to play board games, but it feels like no one else wants to, and maybe that's just totally a personal thing, but I just feel like all the effort, time, and energy and money that I would put into it, I would feel pretty disappointed afterwards. And I'm only saying that based on the experiences we've had with hosting like birthday parties and little get-togethers at the house. Prior to that, I really wanted to hold like a Halloween competition and have prizes. People don't want to come, or they do, they show up and they make an appearance and then they leave, or they like prioritize it very little on their list, and like they might show up, but it's really just as like a pity show up is how it feels. And I don't even know if that's true, but honestly, with the amount of parties we have thrown and the result of each of them, it's just gotten to the point that after we had that conversation, the reality of it is that I would be very disappointed after the party, because that's how it's been in the past, and I just don't want to relive that experience. And I think that's where I lost a lot of the motivation to decorate for the inside, but I do think I'm going to do that today and like really force myself to get into the mood and the spirit, because I've always decorated before just for us, you know, just for my own pleasure, and I want to get back into that. I actually decided to put it by our front door. I'm really excited for my nephew to see this. I originally was excited for like neighbors to see this, but really we don't live on a front facing street, and there's only 8 houses behind us, and it's a dead end, so not a lot of people come down this way, which is fine, but I know that my nephew will be excited.
Door upstairs, which is honestly the sit almost comes up to our front door, which is neat. Turn up his volume. Turn up the volume with the little dial.
I know, but I can't see anything. Here, I got you.
Yeah.
Why isn't he speaking?
You gotta turn the volume up.
I did. I turned it every which way.
Darkness. Fear feeds the power of this place. So go ahead and shriek all you